Music Access. What is your blood type? Why am I asking about your blood type all of a sudden? Well, it's actually a pretty common conversation topic here in Korea. When we want to find out more about our crush, or when we're talking to people we've met for the first time, we often ask, what is your blood type? Blood type A's are said to be sensitive, B's are creative, O's are active, and AB's are unique. But of course, it's really hard to categorize people into only 4 different categories. However, despite all that, the reason why we ask people, especially people that we are interested in, their blood type is because we want to get to know them better. Or it could mean, I think I could like you. Will you like me too? So here's the question again. What is your blood type? Will you love me too? What up, guys? Our first song on Friday, May 31st was Everybody Talks by Neon Tree. And I talked about blood types in the beginning, but I heard that the only countries that talk about personalities based on blood types are Korea and Japan. I am a blood type A, and when I tell people that I'm an A, they say, Aaron, you're timid, right? I am not timid, guys. I am manly and bold. Just kidding, guys. But when I first came to Korea and heard about all the blood type stuff, it was kind of hard to understand. But it's a really good conversation starter, and you can find out more about the other person, especially if it's someone you don't know very well. That's why I asked you guys what your blood types were, so we can get to know each other better. Let me know. Just click www.arirangfm.co.kr/musicaccess and leave me a message on our Music Access message board. And I'm also waiting for your song requests. You all have been sending in some great song requests, so keep them coming by posting up a message on our message board under the title request. And we already have our Music Access family members dropping by saying hello. Let me shout out some of the names. What up, G Toko D from Hungary, Fangchi0521 from Singapore, Ale Love 1 from Mexico, Puppet S2 Ren from Vietnam, Nicole 86510 from Taiwan, Marcy Love 20 from Chile, Rin Love New East from Vietnam, New East Forever from the Philippines, and H Moo D from Myanmar. I think I got that right. What up, guys? Thank you for tuning in. And for Fridays on Music Access, we have Who Am I and TT Quiz prepared for you in the first hour. And we'll continue on talking about the fashion style and trends for our idol stars with Ellie in Style in the second hour. Curious about which group we'll be talking about today? We'll be focusing on 4 cute girls, Yoo-hoo, Secret Style. Here's how you can listen to Music Access. You can download the Arirang application on your smartphones or listen on your computers at www.arirangfm.co.kr/musicaccess. We're also on terrestrial DMB, or if you are on Jeju Island, through these FM stations. Jeju City is 88.7. Seogwipo City is 88.1. And the Daejeong area is 101.9. Alright, guys, before we get to Who Am I, let's listen to 2 songs. The first song was requested by Michelle from Peru, and she requested 1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton. And the second song was requested by Shirley from Australia, and Shirley requested Lucky by Jason Mraz and Colby Calais. Introducing our Music Access family members, Who Am I? What is Who Am I? It is time to introduce how special you are in a special way. To help me get to know you better, send me information about you. It can be your name, age, where you live, your nicknames, physical traits, what you think is fun about yourself, your records or feats, secrets, anything. Even if you sent us your intros and I already read them on air, don't worry. You can send them more on what you did that day, what you ate, and if anything special happened, etc. on today's Who Am I. Don't just give up thinking that you've already been introduced. I want to know more about you, and it'll really help me to remember you guys one by one. All you need to do is come visit us at www.arirangfm.co.kr/musicaccess and leave me a message on our message board with the title, Who Am I? Let's listen to our first Who Am I? Yukari from Brazil wrote, Hi, Aron Oppa. My name is Yukari. I'm 16. It is my first message to you. I am very happy listening to your radio, but here in Brazil, it is very cold lately. I'm almost freezing. But your voice is so hot, it's warming me. What do you do in cold days, Oppa? What can I do to warm up when you're not talking to me in radio? Kisses from all Brazilians. Loves. What up, Yukari from Brazil? First off, I want to thank you for sending your message to me today. You say it's your first message to me. It means a lot to me. I'm glad you're happy listening to Music Access. And you say Brazil is very cold. Isn't it summertime? Or maybe is it? I know it's different in different parts of the world, but maybe it's winter in Brazil. I'm not sure, but in Korea it is very hot. It's getting very hot. But I'm glad my voice, you say it's hot and is keeping you warm. That's cool. And you say what should you do in cold days? What do I do in cold days? I usually stay next to the heater inside a building wrapped up in a blanket. So Yukari, while listening to Music Access, you should wrap yourself in a blanket, go next to a heater, and drink a hot cup of coffee and listen to me. Thank you very much. Here's our next TMI. Inora from France wrote, Annyeong, my name is Inora. I'm 18 and I'm from France. It's my first time listening to you live because it is 8 a.m. and I usually have classes. But today my teacher is not here, so I can listen to you. I love Music Access, I love you, and I love New East. So please keep going and come to France one day. Fighting. Love from France. What up, Inora from France? Yes, it is your first time listening to me live. Thank you very much for the dedication to me and Music Access. It's cool if you can't listen to me live because there's always the recordings and stuff. But, you know, I'm glad you took the time and effort to listen to me live today. It's definitely a little bit different than, I guess, listening to like a recorded thing by our fans or whatever. But live, it's definitely more fun. And I hope you stay live with us for the next 2 hours, Inora. Thank you very much. Here's our next TMI. Ileana from Mexico wrote, I had so much fun listening to you today. I was in a bad mood, but you always make me smile. I love you, baby. Choo-choo. What up, Ileana from Mexico? I'm glad you had fun listening to me. I'm glad that I put your bad mood. I made you forget about your bad mood. And I'm glad I made you smile because, you know, when you're in a bad mood, you know, you need to think about good things and you need to get rid of like the bad thoughts in your head. So I'm glad Music Access and I were able to do that for you. And Ileana, I hope you have a great day and stay tuned in for the next 2 hours and leave your message on our message board. I'm curious as to what you're doing right now. Thank you very much. All right, guys, we're going to take a look at more intros after we listen to a song. The next song is Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen. What up, guys? We just came back from listening to Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen, amazing song, and introducing our Music Access family members. Who am I? We have messages coming up on our message board right now, so let's listen to a couple more. Next, we have Anna from Armenia. Anna wrote, Hi, my dear Aron. How do you do? I'm very well. Aron, I want to tell you a great secret about which nobody knows. I'll tell you, and I want you to read it loudly. So my secret is that you are wonderful. You are so kind and cheerful, you can make me smile. Ha ha. I would like someone like you to be next to me, and it would be better if that someone were you. What up, Anna from Armenia? I'm good. I'm glad you're doing well. And your great secret is that I'm wonderful and that I'm kind and cheerful and I can make you smile. Anna, I'm glad I can make you smile, and I'm glad you think I'm kind and cheerful. I'm glad I can just put you in a good mood, you know? And, you know, even though I can't be physically, I can't be next to you, you know, we can always be connected through Music Access. So, Anna, please stay tuned into Music Access, and I hope you enjoy the next 2 hours. All right, guys, here's our next. Who am I? Kang Ha-min from Panama. I think I got that right. Hi, my name is Kang Ha-min or Laura. I am 14 years old. I live in Panama. I love New East. I love all of you guys. Sorry for my bad English. I'm sure that if my English teacher sees this message, he would be disappointed. Bye. Adios. What up, Hamin? Laura from Panama. Yes, I'm glad you love New East and you love all the guys. It's cool. You say you live in Panama. I'm very curious about Panama. I want to go visit there one day. I might go there on vacation. You never know. And you know, your English is good. It doesn't look bad. I'm sure your English teacher would be proud if he saw this message. I'm not sure if he would tune into Music Access because he might be busy because he's a teacher. But if he is listening right now, Laura's English teacher, I think she's good at English. So go easy on her. Thank you very much, Laura. All right, guys. Here's what you've been all waiting for. Let's do a quick attendance check. If you are listening to me, say here in a clear, loud voice, or give me a shout out on our message board. Juliet from Japan, Casey from the US, how are you guys? Guinea Brandon from Vietnam, Iris from China, Myra from Colombia, how is the weather over there? Everyone, you're listening today, right? Now let me call out some of the names on the message board right now. I think it'll help me memorize all of your names better. Here we go. What up, Puppet S2 Ren from Vietnam, Tori XI, Tori the 11th from Mexico, Emma M17 from the US, Fangchi 0521 from Singapore, Janelle CSN from 94 from the Philippines, Poth from Mexico, New East Forever from the Philippines, and Rin Love New East from Vietnam. Thank you guys for tuning in. And for those of you who shared your Who Am I's, thank you so much for letting us know more about you guys. Now let's listen to some more music. Please remember to keep posting up your song requests, and don't forget to write request on the title. The next song was requested by Tanya from Peru. She requested Paradise by Coldplay, and the second song was requested by Roa from Saudi Arabia, and she requested Halo by Beyonce.